Hey guys, and welcome to another reaction video. And yeah, today I'm continuing with the Mysterious Mr. Enter reviews, this time Call of the Cutie. This is apparently a re-edit. Call of the Cutie. The first CMC episode and the episode where they CMC sort of met, even though they were seen kind of together when in the very first episode, but it doesn't really matter. What do I think of the episode? It told us more about the cutie marks, which is something we didn't really know much about before. So that's a good thing, kind of expanding the lore. Introducing new characters, of course. Well, even though Scootle and Sweetie Belle weren't really introduced. Well, they were introduced, but we didn't know much about them. They were just shown at the very end of the episode. So, but it established the character of Apple Bloom. So, that was nice. Yeah, overall I don't have a problem with it. I like it. I don't see much wrong with it. So, but yeah, I guess let's see what he thinks about the episode. 3, 2, 1, click.
This episode starts in a schoolhouse of all places. We get a close-up of all the children's flanks and see their special marks. The teacher, Charlie, comes in and identifies them as cutie marks. A pony gets their cutie mark when they discover their special talent, or what makes them different. A kid in the class passes Apple Bloom a note, and the teacher catches her, but the note is blank. Wait, is this episode following Apple Bloom? Well, I can dig it, as long as she doesn't leave anyone in the Everford Forest. Sorry,
oh no, we
I
have seen
still
Apple
can't
Bloom
get over
before,
that.
so...
Apple Bloom leaves the schoolhouse all depressed because she doesn't have her cutie mark yet. Two bullies from earlier give Apple Bloom and her friend a hard time, and tell them about an upcoming party, celebrating them getting their cutie marks. Yes, this is Diamond Tiara and her lackey Silver Spoon. No one likes Diamond Tiara, and no one cares about Silver Spoon.
True.
Moving on, Apple Bloom goes to talk to her sister Applejack, complaining that she doesn't have her cutie mark. Apple Bloom is impatient. She doesn't want to go to Diamond Tiara's party without one, to save herself from embarrassment. Applejack says that everyone in their family was last in their class to get their cutie mark, which gives Apple Bloom the idea that her unique talent must have something to do with apples. It's a logical conclusion, since everyone in Applejack's family does have something to do with apples. So Apple Bloom goes to town to help Applejack sell some apples. She tries to peddle them by showing their multiple uses and annoys the townsponies. She also seems to have a hard time taking no for an answer. Her cutie mark doesn't appear, so she gets more impatient and starts scaring customers. Then she places apples in Bonbon's sack and tries to get her to pay for it. It doesn't end well, and Apple Bloom is no longer able to help sell apples. Apple Bloom is still impatient to get her cutie mark, but Applejack reassures her that she shouldn't be in a hurry to grow up. Applejack asks if there are any other fillies in Apple Bloom's class that don't have their cutie marks yet. Turns out that yes, there is. Twist, Apple Bloom's friend from earlier. Apple Bloom goes to ask Twist if they want to go to Diamond Tiara's party together, but it turns out that Twist has her cutie mark too, leaving Apple Bloom all alone. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon come by and make Apple Bloom sad. Like, really, totally sad. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything sadder than this. Rainbow Dash sees how sad Apple Bloom is and wants to know what's going on. Then Apple Bloom explains. Rainbow decides to help Apple Bloom, claiming that she can make a cutie mark appear. Her idea is to get Apple Bloom to do as many things as possible, as quickly as possible. Makes sense to me. They try the most oddball things. Juggling, hang gliding, karate, and kite flying. Wait, kite flying? If your special talent is flying a kite, I'm sorry to say, but you're kind of screwed for life. Okay then, roller derby. Apple Bloom fails at pretty much everything and hides in a bush when Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon walk by. Then Pinky comes by and suggests that Apple Bloom would be good at eating cupcakes. An idea that she really likes. Apple Bloom, that sounds like a good idea at first, but I wouldn't plan on living a long, healthy life if that's your special talent. No. When they finally get to Sugar Cube Corner, Pinky flips in her own Pinky way and suggests that Apple Bloom should try to help her make some cupcakes.
Oh yeah, the cupcakes.
Oh, that's really clever, Pinky. Make the kid do your work for you.
Yeah.
Then we get to this episode's song, Cupcakes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, but this song kind of freaks the hell out of me. Yeah, I know that this song has nothing to do with anything outside of the show, but that doesn't change facts. It freaks the hell out of me. Once again, Apple Bloom fails at baking cupcakes. See those piles of... Yeah, that's what the bed spatch looked like. Pinky, how could you eat that? Well,
it's Pinky.
I suppose there are worse things you could put in cupcakes. Apple Bloom thinks that she's got a cutie mark, but it turns out to just be flour. Then Twilight comes in and sees the mess. Both of the messes. Apple Bloom demands that Twilight help her get a cutie mark with her magic. Twilight tries, but is unable to. And when I say she tries until she gets physically exhausted. Apple Bloom feels defeated and decides that she isn't going to the party after all. Or she wouldn't if it wasn't right at Sugar Cube Corner, starting right now. So now Apple Bloom is at the party and she wants to get out before anyone sees her. She tries to hide, but her hiding places vanish.
Yeah.
Wait, that guy's special talent is popping things? Apple Bloom, are you sure you still want a cutie mark? I mean, you might end up with something like that. Apple Bloom almost makes it out before she bumps into Applejack, who forces her into the spotlight. Diamond Tiara is about to bully Apple Bloom when she ties a tablecloth around herself in desperation. Apple Bloom tries to make it sound like her cutie mark is the best ever, and that's why she's hiding it. Diamond Tiara is so dense she actually starts to believe the lie. But Apple Bloom trips over the tablecloth, knocks the phonograph off its track, and is now completely exposed in front of everyone. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon start to tease her when someone shouts out to defend Apple Bloom. It's revealed to be two other fillies who come to Apple Bloom's defense and give a pretty heartwarming speech. They're blank flanks too, and their names are Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. They upstage Diamond Tiara. Sweet, sweet karma. Three of them decide to join the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Well,
a problem that I will
join,
have to deal with at a later date.
it.
Then we end on a moral that what you think
it.
may lose you friends may actually help you gain friends. This was a strange episode to be certain, if only because it didn't really follow any of the main six.
5
Sure,
stars
they made
or what
appearances,
said
but it
there
wasn't
at
their
the top
story,
left?
so it was already at a disadvantage, putting a character that we either hated or didn't care about center stage. Either way, we really didn't know much about her, but they actually did a really good job introducing Apple Bloom and giving an introduction to the Cutie Mark Crusaders, hereby called the CMC. I'm going to give their episodes the same rankings as I give any other episode, just fair warning. Just because an episode is a CMC episode does not bias my rating in either way. The most shining element of this episode is the moral, and it's a really mature one.
Yeah.
There's actually two. The first moral, shown throughout the episode, is that you should never really be in a hurry to grow up. And as much as we've heard the moral everywhere, it's still a good and important one.
Yes.
But the actual moral couldn't have been done better. I don't really have any gripes with this episode, so I'm giving it a gold.
Totally okay with it. Okay. Yeah, what can I really say about it? The thing is, like, if I remember correctly, he said something, the episode was at the disadvantage because it tried to establish a character that we either didn't care about or didn't like to begin with. Well, isn't that the case with every new character? Even if it's a character that you've never seen before, at the first moment you don't really care much about the character. Like, I mean, sort of. Like, you know this is the character that's gonna be established and thus is gonna play a big part in at least a couple of upcoming episodes, so you're probably a little interested in it. Yeah, sure. But I don't really see how that's any different here. We have seen Apple Bloom before, I kind of forgot about that. And in that episode, you didn't have to like her. I didn't care much about her back then, but I can see why he maybe didn't like her. That was kind of a bitch move, just leaving his sister in that forest. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, what can you really say? Like you said, nothing wrong with the episode. And I totally agree with that. There's nothing wrong with the episode. It has a pretty good moral, and I can't see anything bad about it. There wasn't a lot of things that were extremely good about it. Like, there was the moral, or the two morals that were good. I agree with that. But other than that, it was a good episode. There's really not much you can say about it, though. So yeah, which kind of leaves me at the problem. What can I say about it? No, I don't know. Nothing about Cutie Mark. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. I have nothing to say. There's nothing I can say, or at least I can't think of anything. So I guess I'll just end the video here. So I hope you guys liked this little commentary. And I'll see you next time. Bye.